Hey, I hope you are having a good day or had a good day wherever you may be in this world. Today I decided to do a spring makeup tutorial, something that I wear every day, some things that I do that you have never seen me do, and I figured that if I want to just go in and do a in-depth eye makeup, I won't have to do my face because I could just link this video down below in any of my videos and then you will know how I do my spring routine. I think that is super easy, super simple, quick, although this video might not be quick because I talk during it. But anyways, if you would like to see how I get this super glowy spring glam, then please just keep on watching. Do I need you? I don't need you, but I want you. On me, it's like an ashy shady. So let's just go in and get started. To start off this makeup look, I'm going to be using the MAC Prep and Prime Face Primer. It's a skin base. I got this is this Erborian Korean Skincare Therapy BB Cream. It's in the shade Doré. It's Baby Skin Effect Makeup Care Face Cream 5-in-1. And just want to buff it all out. I kind of skip under my eye because when I go in and put concealer, it's not super cakey under there. This is the perfect color for me for summer and for right now when I'm actually getting tanner. It's so nice and beautiful outside in Italy. I use this all the time that I'm actually almost out. Usually I didn't want to use a BB cream because I didn't think it was enough coverage, but for the summer, especially in Italy and me working all day and being outside, BB cream is the best way to go because I feel like sometimes for the foundation in the heat is just way too heavy. You feel like you have a bunch of crap on your face, which in reality, I mean, next I'll go in with my concealer, and the concealer that I have been loving is the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. I also thought I was not gonna like this because it says Radiant, but it actually looks really, really good. I can't believe I'm about to say it, but it almost might take the spot of my Shape Tape. They're in the run. It will be Battle of the Concealers, but I have this in Custard. So I go in the same way that I would normally. One little line down the nose. I don't like to really contour my nose, but and then I'm going to go in under my eye, and I'm just going to do the upside down triangle. This concealer, I don't like the wand. I like the wand on the Shape Tape better because it picks up more product. Like there's a lot more product on the wand, whereas this one I feel as though it doesn't pick up a lot and I have to go back in. Whereas when there's not product on the wand, I feel like it's taking it off and taking off my BB cream. And this concealer is actually a super good color for my tan skin. It's not too light. So I've been loving using a brush. This is the e.l.f. concealer brush and just patting it in. For a while I was trying to use a brush, but I didn't like the way it was going because I was just rubbing it, but I actually do love this. And then to set my under eye, I'm going to be using the Black Radiance True Complexion Loose Setting Powder, and it's in the banana shade. I have also been loving this underneath my eyes, but I put this all along my eye as well as on my lids. And you just want to make sure that before setting it completely that all your under eye wrinkles are smoothed out. So next I'm just going to take an e.l.f. powder brush. It's a flat brush like this, and I'm going to be digging into my Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Transforming Powder in the shade Natural Beige. This is what it looks like. This gives the BB cream a little bit of extra coverage, and I don't put that much on my brush. I just put a tiny bit and press it all in. Just gives that extra coverage that I'll need, but not too much, and it's not too crazy. I'll be taking my Coty Airspun powder, and I'll be taking it inside of the lid. I'll be dumping it in here. This powder is so good. I have quickly fallen in love with it. I take it on my beauty sponge and press it into my face. Just want to move it around. If you have been watching my channel for a while, you know that I don't like my face looking cakey, so I will go in with my Urban Decay Quick Fix prep priming spray and take my beauty sponge and press this part into the towel that I have here just to get the excess powder and foundation, well, BB cream off. And then I will go ahead and spray 2 to 3 times and press this into my skin. So that way it'll kind of like melt the BB cream and the powder together. And it literally leaves you looking super flawless. You don't have to use a prep priming spray. You can use a setting spray, but for right now, this is what I have been in love with. I'm gonna take my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Again, I love using this as a contour because on me it's like an ashy shade, so it kind of carves out my cheeks the way that I want it to. The brush I'm using is a Morphe M523 brush. And then for bronzer, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Beached Bronzer in Sunkissed. Yes, Sunkissed. This isn't this launch that just launched. This is, I think, not last summer, maybe the summer before. I don't know. The packaging is absolutely beautiful, which is why I have not gotten rid of it because it's like one of the best packaging that I have. And this is perfect for a super bronzy look. And I love to look bronzed. And then down here I only do whatever's left over and connect it up here so that way it's not just like weird lines. For blush today, I'm going to be taking the Tarte Amazonian Clay blush. This is a 12-hour wear blush and it's in the shade Party. And a Real Techniques blush brush and just putting this over my cheeks. This is a perfect shade for me because I don't like too much of a pinky blush, but this actually does show up and it's just a beautiful shade. Especially for a simple spring look. Then I'll go in my Duo Fire brush and just blend it all together because you don't want no harsh lines. Harsh lines are not for me. You can wear harsh lines, but not me.
I've been absolutely loving
This Anastasia and amrezy highlighter. I almost want to buy another one just because it's so beautiful and it has been my favorite ever since I bought it. I don't know. My last Sephora haul was like an amazing one because I loved everything that I got. And I just put this on the high points of my cheeks. And I kind of bring it up to the corner of my eyebrow. So now I will go in with any shadow palette that I want because the shadow look that I'm giving myself is just super simple, probably 1 or 2 shades, maybe a little bit of shimmer. The eye part kind of depends on how I feel that day. So if I want a little bit more with some shimmer, I'll do that. If I just want like a shadow type thing, then I will use a contour color. But today I'm going to use the Too Faced Just Peachy palette, Just Peachy Mattes palette. If you have not bought this palette yet and you love mattes, this palette is so beautiful. I was contemplating for a while of buying it or not, but I love it. You don't see me use it too often on my channel, but I do use it like every day almost, or at least once a week. So even though my eyes are already primed, I'm going in with Peach Meringue, and Peach Butter, and I put that all over my lid. I'm using the Morphe M518 brush. Then I'm going to go in with the Peach Tea, which is the second one on the first row, and just put that right in my crease. This palette smells amazing, oh my gosh. So I'm not going to zoom you guys in because I'm not doing anything crazy. Then I'm going to go in with Just Peachy and Peach Cobbler and go over the same spot and take the excess and go all over the lid because it's nothing crazy. And then I'm going to go in with Peaches and Cream and Just Peachy, which are the 2 lighter peach colors, and go right over top of my lid. Not in my crease, just over top of my lid. And literally, that's it. This is literally like my makeup look every day. You can take the excess of what's on there and go right underneath your eye. Can be sloppy with it because there's not that much shadow on it, just a little bit. And now I will go back in with my amrezy highlighter and use my index finger and highlight my inner corner. Having my inner corner pop during spring and summer is like my go-to. I mean, I guess in the winter it is too, but in the IT Cosmetics Brow Power, and it's the Universal Brow Pencil and Universal Top. Brow Gal Clear Water Resistant Eyebrow Gel. It's this one. And then I will be going back in with my amrezy highlighter and taking my finger and just putting it right under my brow bone. Sorry, my eyelash brush, and just brush my lashes. A lot of people ask me why I comb my lashes, and well, when you do your hair, you don't do your hair before you comb it, do you? So it just makes sense. And then I heat up my eyelash curler with a lighter. Again, your hair curls with heat, so why wouldn't your lashes? You just want to be careful and make sure that the curler isn't hot when you put it on your eyes because it'll burn. And I'm going to be using the Kiko Unforgettable mascara. Then I'm going to take my Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced and just go into my lower lashes. So that leads me to my next step, which would be my last step. And I go in with my Glam Glow glowsetter makeup setting spray. This stuff smells amazing. Like, I want to say cake, but it doesn't really smell like cake. And when you press it like super slowly and let it go all the way down, it's literally just like shh. I really want that Morphe one though. So before I start any setting spray, so that way I'm not like crazy, I just spray it, and when I spray, just listen. If you can hear, just listen to it. Go back in with my amrezy highlighter and go right over my cheekbones because it's wet, so it'll give it more of a pop. And I'll go in my beauty sponge and press everything in. I'm gonna use the Jonte Blue in the shade 943 Brown Sugar because my ColourPop one won't stop playing games because it just wants to go in and out. So let me line my lips and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that my lips are lined, which probably doesn't look like anything because the gloss was kind of giving it a hard time. Oh my gosh, this stuff is my new favorite. It's gonna be my best friend for the summer. Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. Oh my gosh, if you have not smelled this, what are you waiting for? Go into Sephora, smell it, and I guarantee you then you will be sold. Oh, it smells so good. But anyways, you get a ton of gloss on the doe foot applicator, and I'm just gonna apply it. It's such a beautiful universal color. This is my completed spring makeup routine every day, super glowy, super easy. The video takes a little bit longer because I talk through it and all of that. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a thumbs up and make sure that you subscribe to my channel and check out my other content. Any other information that I forgot to mention during the video will be listed down below, and I will see you in the next one.